Dylan Deane, is he stupid? Is he taking shots? Or is he misunderstood? Hello and welcome to Coast Nation Fan TV. I am Pelo. I am your host. This is where fans meet and talk about Kaizer Chiefs, Amakosi Football Club. And in this video, I want us to talk about Dylan Deane, the coach of Clearwood FC that plays in the ABC Motsepe League, who commented about Chiefs ukuthi if he had won the game that they were going to play with the team called Mpeni Home Defenders, he had hoped ukuthi he would play against the Chiefs should they have won that game. Now, he made these comments before the game, which they ended up losing 3-0 to that other team, which I'm sure for people who read the article are now saying, why was this coach saying he wants to play against Chiefs if he can't even beat teams, other small teams? But the thing is, people can say a lot of things about this, and I want us to just discuss some of those things. And the first thing is Chiefs being disrespected at this point? Uguti, everyone who's playing or is doing anything in football wants to play against the Chiefs because they can see Uguti Chiefs can be defeated by anyone, because you'll find Uguti, yes, they lost 3-0 in that game, but if they had played against the Chiefs, it was going to go to extra time, and they probably would have been playing with 9 men, and the Chiefs would still struggle to finish the game. So there's that element. Uguti, some people got offended by those comments. Uguti, this guy actually does not respect us. He just says he wants the Chiefs, and I want to read those comments for you, Nwabone Nani, and we'll go through the rest of the thing because maybe we're just misunderstanding the guy. So here's the first part. He said that, so I think also, as I said, I got a very good young team. I think they understand the importance of the game. I think that at the moment we want to progress as far as possible. Maybe also a giant killer in the tournament. So at the moment, yes, we're looking forward to the game this weekend. Now, this was before the game. Was looking forward to winning and then playing someone like Chiefs. Not someone like Chiefs. He specifically continued in the next paragraph to say, I think for me, I want Kaizer Chiefs. When they asked him, Guti, who would he want to face? I think also being a student of this game, I started watching football at a very young age, he added. Now, the thing is, it depends on how you're viewing this. If you're viewing this from a pure perspective, Yoguti, he's just taking shots at Chiefs. Vele, at this point, you are offended, or at this point, you want to go and laugh at him. But people sometimes just have this thing, Yoguti. If I beat the biggest team in the country, or the team that used to be the biggest team in the country, I then gain irrelevance that is on another level. ETS Galaxy gained irrelevance when they beat Chiefs in Nedbank Cup. It still beats me Namanj. Lea game we had won it, but then we ended up losing it. That's how teams become relevant, and everyone wants to become relevant. And what's the quickest way to become relevant if you're playing in the PSL or if you're in South African football? Do something about Kaizer Chiefs. Say something about Kaizer Chiefs. We see this thing every time. Everywhere you go, newspaper publication, they will talk about the Chiefs. Even things that have nothing to do with the Chiefs. Atechi Kamale Chiefs, then the next thing you know, everyone is clicking. That is why some of you clicked this, because you saw me saying he's taking shots at Chiefs and stuff like that. So I think there is also that element that people must not disregard when it comes to reading or seeing things that are about that. Before I go to another thing that I want to talk about his comments, guys, I've launched the membership of this channel, and you can be part of the membership by simply clicking the join button below. You play only 20 rands per month, and you get exclusive perks like Mau Commenter, a special sticker next to your name to show that you're a member of the channel. And also, before I release videos to other people, the videos will be viewed by the members first, and then and then the video can be released to the public. So if you want to be part of that group and help me as well, because I put a lot of effort into these videos, I do them after work, and I want to grow the channel as well and get more equipment that will make this channel better. So please, guys, do join that membership community. Now let's continue with the video, because the guy also continues to say, also being a student of this game, I started watching football at a very young age. And then he says, being a Kaizer Chiefs supporter myself, all these times we looked up to all those players. The coaches they had showing McGregor, Rudolph Siale, Sumara Kulu, Tinesh Ladla, and those players is how I look at football and what passion it brings to me and my players. A good few in and around our club, when I talk to them about the past and how we could play football and football should be played in my idea, I would actually love to get Kaizer Chiefs, to be honest with you. Now all of a sudden you read the entire thing and you get a context of what he's talking about. The guy is a Kaizer Chiefs fan. The guy admires how Chiefs used to play. And let's just talk about me. It would be the same thing. If I wanted to beat any team, it would be Chiefs, not the Sundowns, not the Pirates. I would love Chiefs. I would love Pirates and Sundowns to lose. But if I had a team of my own, I would want to go for the biggest kid in the class. I would want to go for the biggest team, and that is Kaizer Chiefs. Now, obviously, this is not to say the guy is not lying. But me, personally, I am choosing to believe Uguti. It just makes sense for him to say he would want to play against the Chiefs because of who Kaizer Chiefs are and the brand that Kaizer Chiefs is and the exposure that this would get their team. Because we know, Guti, in this world of social media, it only takes one comment, it only takes one moment for someone to become a big thing all of a sudden. And it's probably just something like that. Uguti just wanted to play against the Chiefs, make a history for themselves, and then move along with his life. So I don't want to read much into this, but there is Uguti abanye abantu vela bayisabi Chiefs, and that's another issue that needs to be addressed. Uguti Kaizer Chiefs is not something that should be easily mentioned to Uguti Isab, because if you think about Sundowns playing against that team that they beat 24-0, I don't even remember that team. But you want teams to feel that way. As much as I would love to play against the Kaizer Chiefs, but I know they would whoop me, and I wouldn't want to be whooped by Chiefs by 24-0 and be embarrassed and be called a plumber for the rest of my life. So there is that part to Guti. As much as go kono by giant killer, but if giant no one is going to make comments about you, and that says a lot sometimes about how people view your team. That's what the guy Obegui Chipa, or who's still in Chipa right now, who's been saying a lot of things, is also all about when he was about to play Chiefs and ended up winning against the Chiefs. All these things, they just add up and they make you think, you know what, abantu sebeyayijoyela kabi Chiefs, abantu abasayihloniphi Chiefs, or Team Sugazi, what the things that they've said about Chiefs. There is that element as well, and I don't want anyone to think that I'm ignoring that part. But I just wanted to talk about this thing because I feel like the way it was posted, people then reacted out of context without getting the full context of the whole thing. Uguti, no, he just says he wants the Chiefs, as if he says Chiefs is the weakest team in the Nedbank Cup and we want them. But that's what I think. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one, and until next time, remember, equals alpelu moya.